The following matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of Play Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. And welcome back to the channel, everybody. If you managed to watch this video from game one, but for those of you on the full time frame playlist, you're kind of lucked out on this one, as you are going to have to watch game two of this time frame matchup between the 76-77 Habs and the 22-23 Anaheim Ducks. As you can tell, the Habs lead at 1-0, and surely if this game can be lower than 20 minutes, we could be in for possibly the final game of this segment, of this time frame, I should say, be a three-game time frame matchup, which could be the shortest time frame that I ever played if I don't keep blabbering my mouth. So again, game two is adjustments have been made, so Ken Dryden will have an automatic play save, a 4 or 5 with a dot. Excuse me, a 3 or 4 with a dot, I should say, for shot save, and the spec save will stay as such. John Gibson will be in net for the Ducks with a 3 play save, a 2 shot save, and a 1 or a 2 with a dot on the spec save. With that being said, let's hope we keep this game within 15 minutes or so. Try to keep it this way, but we'll see what happens. With that in mind, with 37:40 left on the clock, will the clock operator please start the clock? And we're going to begin game two with a quality check between players 5 and 3. That's Kevin Shattenkirk and Jacques Lemaire. The quality we're looking for is power. It looks like Shattenkirk's going to win this one, as he does have power. So he's moving in on Ken Dryden, which unfortunately, no matter what I roll, is going to be an automatic play save on the courtesy of the adjustments made for the 76-77 Habs. Because you can't roll anything higher than a 6. Quality check, this time between players 3 and 1. We got Zegras and Wilson. The quality we're looking for is star. It looks like Trevor Zegras is going to win this one, as he does have star. So he's going to be moving in on Ken Dryden. Of course, will be an automatic play save no matter what number I roll. So it's no use for me to roll the die. The only thing relying on would be shot saves or spec saves if you are Ken Dryden in this one. Penalty check between players 2 and 5. That's Silverberg and Van Boxmeer. Oh, it looks like Silverberg's going to go to the box, as Van Boxmeer is going to move on John Gibson to hopefully make a 1, 2, or 3 on the play save, which he will do so. As we get set for the next segment with a quality check between anybody on the ice for the Ducks against player number 2, that's Mario Tremblay. The quality in question we're looking for is star. Oh, no one for the Ducks or Tremblay has star, so we will go right across from them with Troy Terry, as neither player has star. So we will move on to the next segment here in this one. We got ourselves a quality check, this time between players 3 and 1 to begin the second period. Isaac Lundstrom and Bob Gainey are your contenders. The quality we're looking for is smart. It looks like Gainey's going to win this one, as he does have smart. So he's moving in on John Gibson to hopefully make a 1, 2, or 3 on the play save, which he will do so, as Gainey is thwarted or tossed aside by John Gibson as he smothers up the puck, and we will move on to the next segment. Quality check between players 5 and 2. That is Benoit and Jimmy Roberts. The quality we're looking for is hit. It looks like Simon Benoit is going to win that one, as he does have hit. So he's moving in on Ken Dryden, of course, will be an automatic play save no matter what I roll. So it's pointless to roll the die when you have an automatic play save printed out on your card. Visitor scoring chance of a 21. Home goalie must make shot saves, so John Gibson needs to make a 1 or a 2 to stop it. He won't, and the Canadiens will get on the board. It's 1-0, courtesy of player with the best shot rating. It's a tie between not Jarvis, sorry, Shutt and Guy Lafleur. Dot, it's Lafleur. And it will be Lafleur, and 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Shutt and Naira. So Guy Lafleur from Steve Shutt and Bill Nyrop are your ice-breaking goal-scoring stat line for Game 2 of this time frame matchup, presented by your favorite Bitty Bear products. Visitor scoring chance of a 25. It reads, home goalie must make spec save. Yikes. John Gibson needs to roll a 1 or a 2 with a dot to stop it. 2 with a blank won't do it, as that will be the second goal of this segment. And let's see who scored the goal. 5. Okay, choice players. So we will re-roll the red die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be an automatic re-roll. Player number 4, that's Rick Chartraw. So Rick Chartraw will score the goal, and 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Tremblay, and I think we'll go with Wilson. So Chartraw will score the goal from Mario Tremblay and Maury Wilson to make it 2-0 over the Anaheim Ducks. 2 down, 3 to go. Visitor scoring chance of a 13. Home goalie must make play save. 1, 2, or 3 will do so. It won't. It won't. Oh my goodness. The Habs score again, and it will be excuse me, 3. Third best shot rating. So the best out there we got is a tie between Jarvis and Gainey. The second best is a tie between Roberts and Savard. So the third best shot rating is going to go to John Van Boxmeer. So he will score the goal. With 2 assists coming out on the play. Jarvis and actually, how about Savard and Jarvis? So Van Boxmeer will score the goal from Serge Savard and Doug Jarvis. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Or excuse me, 3 down, 3 to go in this segment. I think, yeah, we'll see. Home scoring chance, not home scoring chance, sorry. Visitor scoring chance of a 55. Home player in 5, that's Kevin Shattenkirk. He stops a Montreal goal opportunity with a quality roll of smart or a square. Although he does not have a square, he does have smart well enough to stop the Montreal goal attempt. And we will move on to the next segment. Home scoring chance of a 21. It reads, visitor goalie must make shot save. Okay, so a 3 or 4 with a dot will do so for Ken Dryden. A 3 with a blank won't do it. The Ducks get on the board. It's 3-1. Oh, wait a second. Sorry. Needs to roll a 3 or 4 with a 3 or 4 with a blank. 4 with a dot. So I'm sorry, take that goal off the board. I'm sorry. Ken Dryden has a +1 to his shot save, so it's a 3 or 4 with a dot. I'm sorry. So he will save it. He will make the save so nobody flips, and we will move on to the next segment. We got ourselves a quality check between both players in 4. That's Harrington and Chartraw. The quality we're looking for is power. Rick Chartraw is going to win this one, as he does have power. So he's going to be moving in on Ken Dryden to hopefully make, moving in on John Gibson to hopefully make a 1, 2, or 3 on the play save. He will do so, as Chartraw is halted right then and there. And we will move on to the next segment. Home scoring chance of a 14. It reads, visitor goalie must make play save. Well, either way, it's going to be an automatic play save no matter what I roll because of the adjustments made for this game. So nobody flips and we will move on. Uh, Quality check between anybody on the ice for the Ducks against player number 2. That's Jimmy Roberts. The quality we're looking for is smart. Pick your poison between Strome and Fowler to tie. I do want to keep at least that square out there. So we're gonna go right across from them with Strome, as both guys have smart, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Quality check between, okay, so we're gonna roll the red die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking at the home side first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a reroll. Player number 4, that's Cam Fowler. So he's gonna go up against Serge Savard. The quality we're looking for is star. Savard is going to win this one as he does have star, so he's moving in on John Gibson to hopefully make a 1, 2, or 3 to stop the goal attempt. And he doesn't, so that's going to be a 4-0 lead for Serge Savard. And 1 assist will be handed out on the play. Guy Lafleur will assist Savard on the attempt, and it looks like the Habs are really going to run away with this one. Once again, and we move on into the next portion of this segment. 1 down and 5 to go. Quality check between players 5 and 1. That's Benoit against Gainey. Unfortunately, that's going to be a win for Gainey as he does have star, the quality that we were looking for. So he's moving in on Gibson to hopefully make a 1, 2, or 3 to stop him. He does so. Stop the clock. I believe if my math is right, we started this game at 30, with 37 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. This took us about 10-ish minutes to play out, which is kind of like where you want this game to be at um, if the Ducks started at home for game 1. But unfortunately, the Ducks started out on the road and they had to pay the piper and lost that game 12-3, and they will lose game 2 by a score of 4-0, courtesy of Ken Dryden posting up a shutout. So with that being said, thank you so much for tuning in to this time frame matchup between the Ducks. And now we got game 3 still to come. So hold tight if you're going to tune in on the game single game playlist. If you're tuning in there, game 3 will be up shortly here on my channel. But if you're watching this on the full time frame playlist, stay tuned right after the Biddy Beer game summary presented by your favorite Biddy Beer products. If you choose to drink Biddy Beer, please remember to drink responsibly. As always, it has big taste at a Biddy price. It's Biddy Beer. And for game 3 coming up right afterwards. So again, thank you so much for tuning in. Once again, the final score here at the Honda Center or whatever, the Ducks home arena. The score is Montreal 4, Anaheim nothing, as Ken Dryden posts a shutout.